Hi, welcome to another episode of Indigo Recess. I'm Daniel and the host of Future Proof with Daniel Peters. And today we're here at Snakeweed Studios with the loud, blistering sounds of Bellied Star. Before we get to talk to them, they are going to play 3 songs first and we'll leave it to you. So guys, take it away.
Come bring me back. in a world of foolish imaginations. I for one partake in a seeking of gratitude, of happiness and laughter. Smile and be positive.
We're back here at Snakeweed Studios for Indigo Recess with Bellied Star, and my ears are still reeling because that was incredibly loud. But I think out of all the questions I wanted to ask you guys first, what was going on the drums earlier?
Marco, you explain.
I basically there's like for my snare wire,
Yeah.
you know the thing that secures. I don't know like what the parts are called, but
You can
like,
describe it to the best that you can.
little
no worries.
stringy thing that like keeps it in place to make it tight.
Okay.
Like it broke yesterday.
Yeah.
So then I was like, shit, like what do I do? Then I had like an old clear like tom head,
Okay.
and then I just cut like a strip of it, and I was
Okay.
like, I put it on the snare, and then like it started coming loose just now.
Right.
Oh shit, this is out of tune.
So it's a little DIY tweak that just kind of like
yeah.
came undone during the performance.
Yeah, because it's a really cheap snare, so like it doesn't stay in tune like ever.
Okay.
Then I think what happened next was this flew off,
Okay.
and I wasn't really sure if I should stop because I stopped the first time, so I was
Yeah.
like, okay, you know what? Let's just,
Okay.
yeah, and then
Does this happen sometimes when you guys record? Like things just kind of like
Yeah,
fly
or-
off
every
the
time.
wall?
Every single time.
I think our
Basically
band
gets
is a bit
super
DIY.
angry.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's good. That's good.
yeah,
Everything goes
and then then the floor tom came loose, so
Yeah.
it was like wobbling everywhere, and then this came loose.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very sorry.
Bursting at the seams, but I guess like it's fitting for your music. But I think, firstly, you guys have been performing in studio for at least for a while. You guys recorded an EP in 2022.
Yeah.
But this is, I guess, your first recorded live set on YouTube. Is that right?
Uh,
Or has there
Oh,
been a couple?
second.
Yes,
The second one?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had one with 760 core.
Right. And
MediaCorp.
now that you guys have been playing more together and in the studio live, how do you feel like, as a band right now?
I feel like we're at least tighter than we were like maybe 2 years ago when we
Yeah.
first started
Yeah, I
out.
think we're still
Definitely.
quite like chaotic, but then like
Yeah.
we're like I think we're recording an album now, so
Yeah.
with that like I think we're becoming a bit tighter.
How's that coming along?
Really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
We finished recording majority of the songs. Now we're just doing the finishing touches towards it. Yeah.
So the song that you're going to be playing next, I understand earlier you guys mentioned is a joke song. or something.
Ethan,
Josephine's
Ethan was
humor.
joking. Ethan was
Right.
joking about
So
the
if
joke.
you're
was a-
joking, there's a joke.
It was
Yeah.
a joke within a joke. It's like jokeception.
Oh,
I see.
God.
I see. Cool. Why Josephine's humor and why is it short as well?
Honestly, I have no idea because when I write songs, I don't really put too much meaning
Just-
towards it.
Just comes out and
It just
whatever
comes
length
out,
it
yeah.
is.
Anyhow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, I think for me is like I think a lot of the songs I write, I prefer to like have people like interpret it themselves,
Okay.
and then for me to put like a meaning towards it.
Okay.
Guilty as
Yeah.
charged.
Okay.
And I think with this album also that you guys are writing and recording, do you
Mhm.
feel like the stakes are higher now that it's a full length album and I'm assuming some of these songs are songs that you're already playing live.
Yeah, definitely. Because when we released our EP, we haven't gigged at all. We never really
Yeah.
played shows.
Yeah.
We were still like, it was just the three of us.
Yeah, we
four of
mixed
us,
it on
yeah.
Mitchell's iPhone.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
So
yeah.
it was very like we just did the best we could. But now like
Yeah.
we're recording at PK, so
Yeah.
it's like we're recording at least like in a real
Yeah.
studio with better equipment.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary.
It's
Okay.
quite
Like,
scary.
it's-
Yeah,
it's
and
like
we
a
have
bit
like
scary.
input from like other like really professional guys too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I heard that you guys while tuning, I heard you guys do like a couple of covers. I heard like Muse, AC/DC, and I heard Forest as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys usually have like a set of songs that you guys usually cover just to kind of get your bearings right? Perform.
Honestly, just Forest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we usually just cover Forest.
Oh,
Or
subsonic.
Subsonic Eye.
Subsonic
Yeah.
too.
Mm.
Curb.
We,
Yeah.
we started off with mostly Nirvana.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah,
of
right,
them.
right, right.
Always like Territorial Pissings,
Mm.
Breed.
Yeah.
Drain You.
Drain You.
Yeah.
School.
Before we head into the next two songs, controversial question: In Utero or Nevermind?
In utero.
Utero.
In utero. In
Ah.
utero.
I knew it.
Actually,
yeah.
Bleach. Bleach.
Bleach.
No, Incesticide is the
Ince-
best.
yeah.
I like in utero.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's a good one.
All right, we'll leave it to you guys on next two songs then.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Soul of your sigh in your breath, sailing towards the end of death, filing down all your sides, mistook for a good reason why they're wise. No, my dear Josephine, dawn is up to dream. Solving the problem you provide within the means to align, and the window it broke into four. You fell down as you soar in the sky. No, my dear Josephine, you don't deserve to die.
All right, we're back here with Bellied Star, and happy to report that the drums are intact and you guys are sounding as sharp as ever. But I think I wanted to ask first. So when we talk to bands and ask them how they kind of like met each other, most of the time the stories are like, they met at gigs. I think even one of them, I think Motives met over soft.com.sg. That was over a messaging board. So I'd like to know, like, how do you guys get together?
Well,
First?
we met
I met Mitchell on Carousel.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So is that the case for the rest of the band as well? Or
I remember Marco,
Yeah.
we were classmates.
classmates, right? Okay.
I met Marco through church.
Yeah,
Hey.
Yeah.
Wow.
she did.
Okay, so maybe
Shamefully so.
maybe to kind of centralize this conversation first, maybe you can introduce each of you first. Maybe we can start with the left.
Oh, okay. I'm Audrey. I met Marco in church, and then a few years later, cause like Marco and I were like mutuals on Instagram, Mitch followed me. Then eventually we got to know each other. Then I joined the band.
All
This
right.
was like a year ago.
Okay.
Oh, hi guys, I'm Ethan. I met Marco through school. We were in the same high school, and we met in music class.
Mhm.
And I remember one of the first things he asked me was, when Mike Wazowski closes his eyes, is he blinking or winking?
All right.
My name is Mitch. I met Marco on Carousel.
Yeah.
Because I put up like 10 listings of trying to find a bassist and a drummer, and then this guy came up and was like, I can play guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And then Marco introduced me to Ethan, and we started jamming, and then we realized that we needed a drummer, and then Marco hopped on drums.
Yeah, Mitchell and I bonded through actually Marco, Mitchell, and me. We bonded through mutual eczema.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said that you put a notice on Carousel?
Yeah. 10 listings of trying to find a drummer and a bassist.
How does that work? This is the first time I've heard of someone finding
'Cause
musicians.
I was like 13, 14. I was trying to find like bandmates because no one in my school wanted to play music with me.
Okay.
So then the next best thing is Carousel.
Right.
I tried soft, but I
Okay.
didn't get anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said you were already 14 years old and you wanted to start a band.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Mhm.
That is pretty insane. I mean, at a young age already.
Yeah.
Because I think generally in Singapore at that age, like a lot of people are preoccupied with all sorts of different shit. And
Yeah.
I think for you, like already want to start a band is very interesting. And what was the band that made you want to start the band? And don't say Nirvana.
Nutriment Hotel.
All right. Right.
Okay,
No,
but
Nutriment
okay,
Hotel.
okay, maybe not Nutriment Hotel.
ABBA.
I gotta say, yeah, ABBA.
ABBA. Right.
Yeah. Honestly,
That's the
really
one, that's
ABBA.
the one.
Not Sonic Youth.
No,
No?
not Sonic
Oh,
Youth.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. So what about ABBA made you want to form a noise rock band?
I think it's just the melodies of ABBA that really like
Yeah.
captures a lot of my attention.
That's the
Mhm.
one,
Because
that's
I
the
grew up
one.
on ABBA. My mom plays ABBA like every single day.
Yeah.
So like it stays in my head
Yeah.
24/7. So it's like, and I also have this like interest in like seeing like orchestras, like seeing like a group of people like come together and like make like sound
Okay.
together.
Yeah.
So I just thought like like how can I do that but like within my own means.
Mm,
And so
mhm.
I just thought creating like a band that we can play like like we don't have to play too tight or to play too whatever,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like at least we come together and make a sound. And
Yeah.
that's all like I really wanted.
I mean, it sounds like sound is important to you because when I hear the songs as well, it's like walls of noise,
Mm-hmm.
but it's very tightly like constructed. So when it comes to like the pedals that's on the floor, because that's what I've been looking at as well while you guys are playing. Are you guys like particular with the kinds of pedals that you guys select when you play?
I think for me personally, I just stick with what pedals they just sound good. A lot of my pedals are like the first pedals I got, so it's like
Mhm.
I'm not really too much of like a what's the word audiophile.
Snob.
Like a snob, right?
Snob,
yeah,
yeah.
Asshole.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's more just like whatever works for me.
Yeah.
You guys.
I always insist on having the biggest pedal board as possible
Okay.
while having like the fewest pedals.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
So right now it's 3 pedals on a pedal board.
I
That
have two.
you have 2, right? Okay.
So I have one distortion, which
Yeah.
is very necessary to create the noise,
Uh-huh.
and then I have one tuner to make sure that
Everything is
um,
tuned right.
Everything is tuned.
So that pedal board right there can fit what? 7 pedals? 8?
Yeah,
Mhm.
probably.
More
I remember
than
the guy was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I was looking for the smallest tuning pedal possible, even though like, I could get a really big one, just because I thought it'd be very funny if like
Yeah.
we could keep it as minimal as possible while having the biggest, biggest pedal board."
I mean, who knows? Maybe in the future it might accrue more pedals, and then you realize that you just invested in your future. So
Yeah,
not a bad thing.
I think it's like a metaphor.
Yeah, metaphor for.
Life.
Explain more.
It's like how early
Oh,
in
God.
education you gotta invest and study hard.
Uh-huh.
So then later in life you cruise.
Okay.
You may use a degree to do certain things, and if you had played around the early years, you may suffer later on.
Right. And you guys just heard from the Minister of Education, who plays the bass in. Plays the. Yeah, you play in Bellied Star, and you also serve on the
I have-
Ministry of Education
yeah.
as well. Yeah.
That's why they call me Mo. That's my nickname.
Right. So how about you, Audrey, when it comes to like pedals?
Oh, actually, this DS1 is borrowed from Mitch. 'cause
Nice.
It is
he-
mine.
He insisted on it. He was like, "You should use the DS1." And
No,
this
it's a DS2. It's a DS2.
Oh yeah, it's a DS2. All right. And then the Zoom G3 came with my first electric guitar.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I actually use it for everything. Like it's a multi effect, so it's just like looper and like
Okay.
yeah. I'm not picky, so multi effects is like the way to go. Yeah.
Cool. So now that you guys have played a couple of gigs as well, I heard that your live sets are pretty crazy, and you mentioned that the EP was kind of made, in silo. You guys hadn't really been playing out much as well.
Yep.
Now that you're gonna record the album, like, are there new kind of elements that you guys thinking about in terms of the recording? Because I asked you guys, and you guys said that In Utero is your favorite Nirvana album, and as we all know, that album, the sound itself was also kind of constructed with Steve Albini,
Yeah.
and how they were going for a particular kind of like raw grunge sound. So I guess like making this album right now, like, how is that like?
We're trying to go for more like a experimental like side, because before, like, we didn't have the opportunity to do these kind of things. We just recorded live and then we published it. So I think now we at least can sit down and think about the ideas we can bring forward to the table, and like kind of like how like Nirvana recorded with Steve Albini. Like we have Bo from PK to help us, and he also knows a lot about Steve Albini's way of like recording stuff, and we're really like excited to hear how like he's gonna help us get that sound.
Sweet.
from, like,
Marco made a drum tunnel.
yeah, Marco made
Oh,
a
I
drum
did,
tunnel.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So what is the resulting sound that comes out of a drum
Oh,
tunnel?
a bit like
Right. So you satisfied with that? With the drum tunnel?
Yeah, totally.
Sweet. All right. Well, before we're going to leave it to you guys to kind of end things off, what would you say is up like for Bellied Star in 2024?
Just our album and hopefully play more shows. We really wanna. We're looking forward to playing shows also like overseas.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully.
Like,
KL.
sometime, in
Yeah,
KL or something.
hopefully.
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
mind doing anything. We I just graduated secondary school, so I have, like,
Nice.
so it's like I have
Yeah.
I got nothing to do.
Nice.
Oh, we're gonna
Perfect.
Yeah.
Job in IKEA.
Yeah, we want to get a job. Me and Marco want to get a job in IKEA. So
Like a
maybe
record
we'll
shop,
try.
maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. All right. Well, take it away.
There's a man dressed in white standing in the field. He talks to the clouds, or so I feel. The way he spoke inflated both of my lungs. I drown my sound into the night, and you despise your thoughts with the little counts of buttery, blistering warts you rub against me. Please drown my sound and softly. or so I thought. Sparingly did a stare for what it's worth. I thought I'd make it out alive. What I do, what I knew, what I cannot think through. As I saw my head hanging out from her dress, somewhere in the little shoes that I try to fill. Yeah.
And you just heard from Bellied Star, and thank you guys for joining us today. You can catch Bellied Star at a couple of gigs down the road this year. You guys mentioned that you will be traveling as well, is that right?
Hopefully.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Hoping to.
Hopefully.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, and they have an album coming out. Do you have a title for it yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Right.
But soon, maybe
The
soon.
Down
Mysterious
the
Life
line,
of Benedict
yeah.
Seaworth.
What?
What?
An untitled Bellied Star album in the works, and in the meantime, you can follow Bellied Star on Spotify, on Instagram, any other platforms that I missed out.
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp as well, yeah.
I think that's about it. Yeah.
We have
Sweet.
YouTube.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I don't think we have a YouTube. Yeah.
Very old YouTube.
Very old.
Yeah, we
YouTube.
have old
Very
Yeah.
Time to update it again, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, this has been Indigo Recess with me, Daniel, and we'll see you again soon.